Hot Mesh Mom. How are you? Okay, there we go. So this is what we're doing today. So this is the one that I showed you last week, and we're gonna do the ears. So I need to glue the cable tie mounts on that. And then I'm gonna show you what I worked on. I'm gonna switch the camera around and show you what is happening here. So you can see, get front row vision here. So here's the elf face. Okay, so when you order any of the elf faces, you're getting the ears, okay? Each listing does show that, so it comes with it. So pick your face. They have all different kinds of faces, and it will come with the ears, okay? What doesn't come with it, and if you want to, I know sometimes there's, like when you get the Santa hats, you can get an elf hat too, but we created one, and we're gonna actually attach this. So what I'm gonna do is glue the cable tie mounts. These are mounting squares, cable tie mounts. I need 4 because I'm going to use 1 for each ear. I might need 2. So I might need 6. Let me grab 2 more just to be safe. And then I'm going to use 2 on the hat. So right now I know that the hat's going to go across here, and you can see the rails right here. So I'm just going to eyeball it. It needs to be like right here. So I'm going to come from this little point right here and just come in a little bit. So when I put the cable tie mounts, that's where the ties are going to be, the pipe cleaners I'm going to put. So it's going to attach to the rail right there. Okay, so you would, if you want it down more, you would just move it. If you want it up more, you would line it up that way. So I'm going to flip this over, and going off what I just said, it has a backing, the 3M backing, take that off. A little bit of glue, just a little dot. I want it to stick. And remember I said where the point is, I'm just going to come in a little bit and put that right there. Do the other one. I like to go around where the plastic meets the wood and put another bead right there, just to give it that extra protection. You can see how it's wet around it, and the same thing over here. And then I have the fan on over here, so I'm going to set that there. Now the ears, the same thing. I'm going to line them up where I want them. I think I want, now see where the rail is. I think I want one down here and one up here. That way, when I attach this, it's on there and it's not wobbling. So the same thing, I'm going to flip these over. You don't have to put 2. I want to put 2 just so it doesn't have that floppy. You can maybe put 1. Try it. If you don't like it, add the second one. So what my thoughts are is I'm going to do green. You know I love this base, using the bars right here, 8 bars, and doing my 30 inches, and then doing maybe a 10 or a 15 inch, and then ruffle right down the middle of the 10 inch or 15 inch, and then putting that right in there. Okay, so I fold the pipe cleaner in half, and I go from the back to the front, right on the bar here. That's what I call this spot that's on the wreath rail base, okay? And when I tie this off, you see how it's kind of in the middle? So it's in the middle here, and it's in the middle here. You want to make sure that your ties are on the meaty part of the wood. That way your mesh doesn't roll over to the open spot and move around. We don't like that. We don't want our mesh moving, okay? Okay, so I like to put my mesh looking at me like an hourglass, okay? So I put it on there. I'll walk through how I did the ruffle. And then I like to come back over here to the tie right here, and I'm taking the top edge, so I'm finding my roll, and I'm finding the bottom roll, and I'm like doing a pinch right here. See how it's open, and I just like pinched it? So I'm going to take that top roll, find the bottom roll, and pinch it right here. And now it's kind of closed. I want all of my mesh to be open and not looking like an hourglass. And then I start here. I'm going to skip this one, and I'm going to do this one next. And it's just how it lays. It does a nice pattern, and it fills in. So find something weighted to hold it down. I'm rolling it twice to make it a full circle here. It's like a taquito, okay? And then flip it around, and I can still leave my weight. I'm gonna do the same thing, roll it, to get that full roll here, and then I don't need to clip it. I'm going to walk it down the middle with my hands. Now this is Value Mesh. Some of you guys asked what's the difference. Value Mesh has no foil in it. It's pretty see-through. You just see all of the plastic and all the see-throughness, okay? So take that, skip this one, come here, and I'm gonna do this all the way around. So when I'm talking about layers, like this would be the first layer because it's gonna be on the base. When I'm laying these ones that I skipped over, they're gonna be laying on top, and that's where I added the extra mesh. The mesh is 30 inches. You're gonna lay this one down, okay? And what I'm gonna do is, before I pinch, I'm going to bring the mesh, this is the mesh that I just laid down, I'm gonna bring it up and have this down. So this is actually gonna be laying on top. And the same thing, this one kind of did it already. And then come in here and pinch it. And I'm gonna do that all the way around, okay? Okay, so look at how that filled out. Again, you don't have to worry about his face. Now, when we did this, we did the face too big. It should be in a little bit more like the other faces. But if you don't like the way it covers, you can kind of even take this and tuck it back in like this. There's all different ways that you can move this around if you don't like the way it covers, but I think he's cute. We're just gonna leave it, okay? So now let's do our mesh here. And I think, let me do 1/15 inch and see how I like it. So I'm just gonna do this really long ruffle kind of down the middle, and I'm gonna start on my bottom layer. So this is where you could do the bottom layer first and then come and do the top layer. Now this is something else you could do with this little 15 inch, do it like pancake style, so you're actually overlapping, and now you have a cute little like little flower thing there. So I need 7 more at 15 inches. So just take it, lay it down, trying to keep it straight as possible. Honestly, we don't have to do that, and then you can just go all the way around. I'm not gonna worry about being bottom layer, top layer. It's gonna be okay. And then I'm not gonna add anything else to him. Nothing else to here. This is where you can add some glitter balls if you wanted to. Look at how his hat's gonna be. You could add, I mean, pretty much anything that you can think of here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna twist this off a few times, and then I'm gonna trim the leftover pipe cleaner, and then right here where this little nub is, I'm going to bend it down so you can't really see it. Now I want to do his ears next. So he's gonna look like this, and what I want to do is find a good spot to get his ears in there. Okay, let's get this in here, so about even, and then I'm going to twist it off like this. Okay, so when you put these in here, I think I'm just gonna do it right here. So what I'm gonna do, let me make sure you guys can see, is you're gonna take the pipe cleaner and feed it through the mesh to, I have my other hand here, feed it through the mesh, I'm feeling for it, and then feeding it through the mesh here, so it's gonna wrap around the rail. Okay, I think that's good. Just gonna leave it. So instead of securing this tightly, I'm just gonna wrap it so it doesn't move. Okay, I'm not gonna do anything with it. Now I'm gonna need to get this guy in here. Well, that's cute. Oh my gosh. Okay, now I'm just gonna flip him over. Now this is what you can do. Tie this off so it's near the opening. So right here, right? So then I can clip this and poke it down. When you have this, I like to clip it so it's only like an inch or two here, and then poke this back in so it's not hanging out like this. And now his hat. So I'm gonna take 2 more pipe cleaners, do the same thing, kind of eyeball it to make it even. I like to twist mine so they don't move. So using the same technique as the ears, put my hand on the back, push the pipe cleaners through the mesh because you want it resting on the mesh so it has a base and it doesn't look like it's sunken in there, you know? So same thing, let me flip him over. I did the same thing right here, okay? And get it tighter. And then clip it and tuck it. And then we have our elf. Now this, you want to come back and kind of fix this a little bit. You know, we want to see the red poking out like that. This one looks a little smashed, so I'm just going to kind of fluff this one up a little bit more. You know, move it, turn it around a little bit. Now let's make a bow. So I think I can get away with doing one pipe cleaner. So I want to make a long tail, so that would be 10 inches. Let's do a 15-inch tail. No, I'm going to roll it up. So we'll just go right here. Nope, need to be bigger than that. So 10, 12, 14. So that would be a 7-inch loop. Okay. So this is what Richard made my spool board for, to hold things for me, and that is super thick ribbon. So we're just gonna put that right there like that. And I'm gonna do the same thing over here. So I'm gonna do this a little bit smaller. So I'm only gonna do a 6-inch loop on this one. That had a 7-inch loop. And then bring this back over here. Ooh, this is so cute. I'm gonna do the same. I'm gonna do a 6-inch loop on this. So when I say 6-inch, that means I'm measuring 12 inches because when I fold this over, it creates that 6-inch loop. We have 6-inch and 6-inch. So if you've never made bows like this, oops, let me do it this way. That's what it means when I say that. So I'm making a long pipe cleaner, and then I'll just save the white for whatever. Put it over this way. Oh my gosh, perfect. So the same thing we did with this stuff, you're gonna take the pipe cleaners, find where you want to put your bow, and I'm gonna go right here in by this tie, poke it through, have my hand in the back. Okay, look at how cute that is. Now I just wanna fix up, so pull. You know how you, for like birthday wrapping and you do your, the ribbon, just want to add something to it. I don't want a big kink or a big tight roll. Just want something right here. Same thing with this one. Let me see if we could do this one. Oh yeah, get a nice roll over here. This one, I'm gonna fold it in and just roll it up a little bit, kind of crease it. Oh, I didn't dovetail these. Let me dovetail. That's it, you guys. Just adding something fun, whimsical to this piece. You could put jelly ribbon if you wanted to. Okay, here it is. Let me change the view. I'm gonna hold him up. Oops, I hit the camera. So cute. Oh, he's so cute. Love it. Love, love.